Hey, everybody. Two boys, one brain cell. I'm Joel Norden, and this is Charlie Beeson on my left.
What up?
We are two boys, one brain cell, and today we are checking out a Frank Turner song, A Wave Across a Bay. We're doing both the regular and the acoustic.
Just one wave?
Just one wave.
All right.
I think it's like this kind of wave.
Oh, we're waving across the bay?
Yeah.
All right. It's not where my brain went at all.
I have no clue. I was just being a smartass. Yeah, so far we've been digging this album. Let's see how far in we are. Okay, so this is 8.
All right.
Nice. All right, so we're about halfway there.
Which one are we going to start with here?
Probably non-acoustic. Go hit acoustic after, or you want acoustic
right.
first and then
Your call.
we'll go non-acoustic first. Sending it.
Do it.
We're playing through.
Obvi.
I spoke with Scott last night.
Did you?
I was tired, but I wasn't sleeping. And despite what you think, I wasn't drinking. I was just finally ready to listen, and he was there alright. And though he'd probably kill me just for saying this, given how the both of us are atheists, there it is. There must have been a moment just before you hit the water when you were filled with a sense of peace and understanding, with the wind in your hair and the light in your eyes as you realized you were finally escaping. Somehow in that moment you miraculously miss it, like a wave across a bay, never breaking. And that's how I like to think of you, ever falling, never landing, rolling slowly out to sea and always smiling. You're always smiling. Goddamn, I miss you, man. It was just weeks before you went that we were speaking. I just wish that you had told me you were leaving before you walked your final mile. I'm not pissed off at you, man. You had something in your soul that we could recognize. You were one of us, but you worked out how you could survive, at least for a while. There must have been a moment just before you hit the water when you were filled with a sense of peace and understanding, with the wind in your hair and the light in your eyes as you realized you were finally escaping. But somehow in that moment you miraculously miss it, like a wave across a bay, never breaking. And that's how I like to think of you, ever falling, never landing, rolling slowly out to sea and always smiling.
All right. So basically, what I'm kind of getting from this is kind of his idea of his, like, what he likes to think of what his friend's doing in the, maybe not the afterlife, because obviously he said in the beginning that they were both
now.
atheists. Yeah. But like he likes to think of him like a wave across the bay that's never breaking.
Yeah.
Just a continuously.
Damn.
It's kind of beautiful.
Yeah. I love the picture it painted. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like the image that it put in my head of what happened.
Mourning
obviously.
somebody, kind of. Yeah. Losing a
but
buddy.
I love the way he really painted the picture of, that final mile walk. The wind in your hair is obviously, everybody knows what happened here.
Yeah. And then I think the instrumentally, you could slap, those like they do videos of like Ireland and they're like just floating over the landscape.
Oh, yeah. Do that with a wave?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like they could, or just in general, like the instrumental legitimately gave that vibe of like going over like whether it be the English landscape or the Irish landscape, it'd be cool. And then with the song, it also would be kind of like a,
you just follow a canal or something.
You died and you moved on to the next, became part of nature.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Circle of life type deal?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very touching song.
Yeah. Now I did think it was a little repetitive there by the end.
Yes.
And that's gonna
yes, it was
lose a little bit of points for me for there. But I agree, 100% beautiful song.
Mm-hmm. What are you thinking rating wise here?
I'm probably gonna go with a flat 6 playlist.
See, I'm gonna go with a 6.5, and I'm gonna add in a playlist. The repetitive nature at the end didn't bother me as much as it normally does.
That's weird.
And I think it's because I was just so caught up in the
thought process,
the emotion of the song.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're talking somebody, did a thing and now everybody's sad about the thing. And then you're just trying to imagine that they're, at least that last moment was happy.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a playlist for you then, I'm assuming, as well as 6.3 or 5, I mean.
Yep.
Let's jump into the acoustic version. Check out that.
Let's do it.
Oh. I spoke with Scott last night. I was tired, but I wasn't sleeping. Despite what you think, I wasn't drinking. I was just finally ready to listen, and he was there alright. And though he'd probably kill me just for saying this, given how the both of us are atheists, but there it is. There must have been a moment just before you hit the water when you were filled with a sense of peace and understanding, with the wind in your hair and the light in your eyes as you realized you were finally escaping. But somehow in that moment you miraculously miss it, like a wave across a bay never breaking. That's how I like to think of you, ever falling, never landing, rolling slowly out to sea and always smiling. You're always smiling. Goddamn, I miss you, man. It was just weeks before you left that we were speaking. I just wish that you had told me you were leaving before you walked your final mile. I'm not pissed off at you, man. But you had something in your soul that we could recognize. You were one of us, you worked out how you could survive, at least for a while. Must have been a moment just before you hit the water when you were filled with a sense of peace and understanding, with the wind in your hair and the light in your eyes as you realized you were finally escaping. But somehow in that moment you miraculously miss it, like a wave across a bay never breaking. That's how I like to think of you, ever falling, never landing, rolling slowly out to sea and always smiling. You're always smiling. You were a wave across the bay, never breaking. You were a wave across the bay, never breaking. Out to the sea, ever falling, never landing. You were a wave across the bay, never breaking. You were a wave across the bay, never breaking. Out to the sea, ever falling, never landing. You were a wave across the bay, never breaking. You were a wave across the bay, never breaking. Out to the sea, and you're always smiling.
Oddly enough, I got more into the the acoustic instrumental there,
I agree.
especially that repetitive part of the end. I was just zoned into it.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the repetitiveness at the end there was a lot more. I want to say bearable. Not that it wasn't bearable to start with, but just a little bit better with the acoustic for some reason for me, and I don't know why.
A little more acceptable.
I wonder.
I think is a better word than bearable.
Yeah,
but
no, I know. I just couldn't think of a better word.
appropriate. No, that's not the
No, that's definitely not the word.
word. Okay, you're thinking about it though. Why not?
I think the instrumental being a little bit leveler with here with the vocals.
A little bit more level.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
I need you to stop sassing me. Okay. We both know I can't speak very well.
The grammar from this one right now.
Oof. I think with the vocals and the acoustic were kind of like this, where the other one had this kind of like more atmospheric feel.
Yeah.
And so the vocals were a little bit higher. So it was, I think you were concentrating on a little bit more. So you notice the repetitive bits a little bit more in that first one. Whereas the acoustic with the instrumental being a little more closer to level with the vocals.
And the fact that we knew what was coming as well lyrically. So I think that could have played a little role in that as well.
I'm not gonna lie to you, because I zoned into it as well there about the end. I was like, oh, we're getting to the repetitive part, and then that was the last verse. So
That's funny.
so yeah. Rating wise for this one, 6.2 playlist. I
Yeah.
like that a little bit better.
I'm gonna do something unprecedented,
Okay.
and I'm going with a 6.5 playlist.
Going to the even. Both.
Straight across the board. I could listen to either one of these songs. I get the same feeling from it. I get I feel like, so the acoustic, I get a little more, for some reason, I get a little more into the instrumental with it, which is odd because it's just the acoustic version.
Do you feel more emotional with the other one though?
I do.
Yeah.
So I definitely think they each have bonuses there.
Yeah.
But I definitely get more emotional with the non-acoustic, but I get more into the instrumental with the acoustic, which is
100% agree with you. I think the acoustic sounds better.
Yeah.
And overall, I think it's slightly better than the other one. But I think emotionally, if you're going for the feels, the first one.
Yeah, and oddly enough, I've been I'm into a lot of the more emotional music. For some reason, I really enjoy it.
Sure.
So that one's just yes on both accounts.
Well, I think
Good.
I think, like you said, you get into more emotional music.
Yeah.
I think, I don't want to say as men because it's stereotypical, but for us, I know we were, you were raised in that kind of like frowned upon if you showed your feelings, even though it wasn't exactly, but it was.
But it was.
Yeah. And so music was always like a safe space to where it kind of pulls that out.
Yeah. Yeah. Music and movies.
Absolutely. Yeah. Have you cried in a movie before?
Yes.
Damn. What movie?
Marley and Me.
Poor Poppers.
Uh-huh. Oh, and one more. Titanic.
Titanic did, Jen?
Yeah.
Really?
I can't watch Titanic no more.
He said,
Too much water, too many people.
oh, shit.
Oh, yeah,
That-
it's
wow.
that-
You couldn't have
that
led with that, you piece of shit.
I know I had to make you laugh at it, you prick. You're mean.
That was entrapment at its finest. Respect. That was good. Sorry, bud. Unfucking real.
The weird part
I
is,
can't even with him right now.
the weird part is, I start getting to that emotional state with that movie,
Yeah.
and then the dude falls into the propeller, and then I'm over it for a minute, and I don't know why.
You have so many problems, dude.
So many problems.
All right.
That makes you feel a little better.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, no, I'm a softie when it comes to movies in general.
Yeah. I do tear up a lot during other movies, but I don't cry
Yeah.
per se.
When a band, like, immediately was, like, they talk about suicide awareness.
Yeah.
Every time. Every fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
Every time.
Well-
Well, you've been there yeah.
Yep.
Every damn time. So, yeah. Yeah. That's why I said I think, like, music's like kind of a safe.
Safe
It
space?
just kind of pulls the emotion out of you.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have a
Sometimes.
choice in it. Yeah. Not always, but yeah, there's some songs that'll definitely do it to you. And you're like, shit.
Oh, yeah. Especially when it really resonates with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. All right, guys. Well, we're two boys, and we have one brain cell. And I'm Joel Norden.
And I'm Charles Beeson.
Make sure you guys drop down in the comments who gets that brain cell. We could both use one. So,
Yeah. Help us out.
please.
I'm not going to cry for you, though.
Your eyes were getting a little sheeny there during the song. I don't want to be that guy to point
You're
it out.
right,
but
you're
it's
right.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm a little softy over here, all right?
Like, you basically got pretty close to it. You know.
Yeah. I'm a softy. I ain't going to lie.
Well, you said you weren't going to cry for them. And I was like, you were close, is what I'm pointing out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just your little.
I'm not shaming you for having,
your tone there, just a.
my
please.
tone.
Please.
Oh, you don't want to beg for the
Yeah.
brain cell. Is what you're saying. Brain cell, please. I could use a brain cell, sir.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Peace out.